We look like, what was that movie?
Twins, yeah. Who's Danny DeVito? Who's Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I don't know. I told Mom I was wearing the striped suit today. All right, big night. If you're an Oprah fan, the ferry was full today.
Yeah, that's right. The Queen of Talk back on the West Coast. Oprah Winfrey's Canadian speaking tour stopping in Vancouver tonight, and the audience will include fans from Vancouver Island.
I love Canada. And when they first...
An evening with Oprah was staged earlier this week in Edmonton and Calgary. It features Winfrey sharing stories from her life and encouraging her audience to reach their full potential.
She's loaded with money, but she's still down to earth.
And she does a lot of good to help people. And she's incredible.
That was Sandrine Leo and Debbie Knox. They've traveled from Victoria to stay in the same hotel as Oprah, the Shangri-La. The talk show host was spotted having dinner there last night at the Market by Jean-Georges.
We couldn't leave the restaurant without us seeing her, and that's when we heard her say, somebody said to her, I think it was one of the waiters, how was your meal? And she said, fantastic. And she high-fived the waiter, and off she went.
Oprah is speaking tonight at Vancouver's Rogers Arena. The stadium show is sold out. Well, the sounds of Spies are set to be celebrated by the Victoria Symphony. The orchestra is teaming up with a Los Angeles conductor to play music shaken, not stirred.
The colors of the orchestra really bring out the different genre of spy movies. So, you can get that sneaking around that happens in the flutes, and we'll hear that a bit, the kind of tiptoeing and the low flutes. And then, of course, there's the big moment, the big chase scenes where there'll be pulse-pounding eighth notes and the strings and the bass and the rhythm and all that. And then, of course, there's always the big moment with the big brass, averts another world meltdown from, the Dr. Evils of the world.
The orchestra will be performing an eclectic set list of soundtrack music ranging from the 1950s through to now, from James Bond and Mission Impossible to Austin Powers and the Pink Panther. Its guest conductor has worked on movie soundtracks and with stars such as current Bond singer Adele. His favorite Bond? Connery, and he argues that a conductor would make a good spy.
I would make a good spy, because sometimes in music you have to be very big and loud, and then other times it'll sneak and surprise you. And I think the element of surprise in music is always a fascinating one to me, and there'll be plenty of surprises here.
007 and Other Spies continues through Saturday at the Royal Theatre. Details are available at victoriasymphony.ca. Michael Bublé is expecting a baby. The news was revealed on his wife's Facebook page. The video shows a sonogram of the unborn child, labeled a mini Bublé. The mom-to-be is Argentinian model Luciana Lupilato. She was with the Vancouver crooner in 2008. They met in Vancouver, married in 2011. No word on a due date. This will be the first child for both. Congratulations to them.
I think you're getting kind of ahead of yourself thinking about tonight and the Oprah show. That's what happened.
If you had given me the time off, I would have gone.
Would you have gone?
Yeah.
Duchess and Rachel are there. Apparently everybody in the audience gets a new car. I hope we haven't spoiled the surprise. No, that's not going to happen. That's just on her show.
Trip to Australia? She did that as well?
I know.
What are you going to give away?
This is it. You're looking at it. All right, Sparky.
Okay.
Have fun. Take care.